Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a Divine Masculine Twin Flame reading. So once again, I'm sleep deprived and I wasn't really going to do a reading today, but I thought I would just come on here, see what comes up and just, see how it goes, okay? So thank you guys for your support. Please continue to like, share, subscribe, and comment. I love you guys. I read all your comments, you know that. I don't always respond, and I'm really pretty good with responding to emails, but it's a lot to respond to everyone. So if for some reason I miss your email or whatever, it's not anything personal. I am not offering private readings right now. I do have a running wait list with over 50 people, and I don't know when I plan to start, so I don't know how soon that would be. I just have put my private readings on hold to focus on other things. Okay, so let's see what's going on in the journey right now. Commencing a twin flame reading. Okay, let's get, it was doing well on my hand before, but this is to protect all of our chakras, keep us aligned and our energy protected throughout this reading, okay? So let's just start off by checking in where the masculine is, okay? I'm going to use the Tarot Sexual Magic, and it's so funny because even though this is a sexual deck and that's kind of enticing, that's not really the reason I use it. I really love the images. They're very, they tell like a really great story, so I feel like I could really depict them. So let's see what's going on with the masculine right now. I've got Two of Pentacles reversed. They maybe want to like let go of this juggling act of this mental like back and forth that they've been doing. If I get all reversals though, yeah, we do have Ace of Pentacles and the Devil. Okay, so they do want to make it more of like a new beginning, and they want to stop the past like theme of juggling two different things. We have the Wheel of Fortune reversed, but so I feel like they're sort of confused about how to get things in motion here. But the Devil and the Ace of Pentacles is here. This is actually a really cute Ace of Pentacles, and Justice and Ace of Wands. Wow. Okay, so some of you guys, what's coming to me is that you can be dealing with a twin flame but have been going through a karmic cycle with a twin flame. And so I sort of feel like the karmic energy is going to be ending here. Or you could be dealing with a karmic partner, okay? But this karmic devil, low vibrational energy is actually coming to an end here. But it's a little bit delayed. It's like the Wheel of Fortune wants to get things going, but for some reason there's some blockages here within this dynamic. So it could be like people not wanting to let go of codependency, not wanting to let go of like their fears and the things that are holding them from growth. And so I did want to touch on the fact that, whenever any emotion comes up through this journey and we seek to fulfill the void by falling into some easy pattern of looking to someone else to make us feel better, even nostalgia could be sort of addictive, okay? Just living in the past, focusing on anything that takes us away from dealing with what's presently going on and the emotion, we're avoiding our healing, and we're avoiding actually stepping into our full potential and our full power. And so it might be hard to even notice that when you start grasping for something so you don't have to feel. But the thing I think is that we've convinced ourselves our emotions are so daunting, and the loneliness, like we've convinced ourselves we can't handle it, okay? But in order to get to the other side, to get to the light, we have to go through the trenches. And I feel that's kind of what's going on here. So the Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, these are both like laying in bed with the feminine, and it's like just simplicity, it's just connection, and the feminine is finally at peace. It's like kind of the moment I feel like the feminine's been waiting for, where she could just like stop chasing, stop worrying, and just be home in the masculine's arms. But we're asking about the masculine, and it's like the masculine knows that that's what the feminine wants, and the masculine wants that too. So it's his own it's his own fears, it's his own blockages, it's his own insecurities that prevent a lot of this connection. Now, the only way we could get the masculine to move on from this is to face our own fears. This is totally random, and I kind of wanted to say it at the beginning, but I never want to sound like I'm bragging or anything. I have my master's in social work, so I was a therapist for actually a very clinical setting. I was in an eating disorder outpatient center, and I worked with very complex cases and stuff. And so I just want to say this, because if you guys ever feel like I'm stepping out of line with even like verbiage of like psychological concepts, I was a therapist at 28. I got my master's in social work, and I was a therapist for like 2 years, and it was like a very intense clinical setting, and I learned like a lot of information, and I left the field because I just had other ideologies of what I wanted my life to look like, and I became a flight attendant, which led me all to my spiritual path. But I just want to tell you, so I want to be able to insert therapeutic knowledge without you guys feeling like I'm pretending to be something I'm not, because I'm not licensed. I never did the hours to get licensed, but had I done them, I would be LCSW, but I'm still certified. I took a very hard exam in California. I got my master's in social work from San Diego State to actually be a certified MSW. So I just kind of want to put that out there. I think I have a tendency to minimize my successes because I feel like I'm bragging, and I want to make that clear because I want to be able to use some of that in my readings, and for you guys to know that like the role of like teaching and running groups and being a guide for other people is something that I was doing actually long before I met my twin flame or anything like that. I digress, totally random. But so the masculine is it's between him and his happiness. This is his actual happiness. There's self-sabotage here. This is what he wants. He wants things to be calm. A lot of us grew up in chaotic households where we don't know anything but chaos, but longing, but stress, but dissonance from the person that we want to be with. And the masculine, I feel like a lot of times we're dealing with masculines who create these scenarios where they fulfill their deepest fears. And that's what the masculine is doing, where he's keeping, it's almost like the phallic symbol is his block between him and the feminine, and from him opening his heart chakra. Okay, so that's very interesting here. Let's get a couple more cards. 10 of Swords and 5 of Pentacles. But I feel because we have the 2 of Pentacles reversed, like I said, something's gonna end. This self-sabotaging behavior is, the masculine has gotten to a point now where it's caused himself so much pain. I hurt myself by hurting you, that he's finally like, yes, he did damage to the feminine, but she was able to rise out of this, and he's not. I'm saying he, but you guys know what I mean. The loss that he caused the feminine, the heartbreak he caused her. It's so funny. We have that like music, that dramatic music playing, and then we have like the violin here. It's almost like a sad story for him because he can't get the image out of his head of what he did to this feminine, because it actually reflects back to him his own abandonment wounds. Now, that's the other thing I wanted to touch on. Some of you guys might need to be looking at, you know, some of your emotions or personalities you're taking on of the people around you, and realize the distinction between their stuff and your stuff, because a lot of times we're thinking something is ours and it's not. And I feel like we've taken on a lot of the masculine's issues that aren't ours, and some of us have this consciousness of that, but there's probably areas we don't even realize we've done that in. Okay, so all right, I'm gonna get rid of this tarot. Actually, it's a good thing for me to clean up as I go, because I usually like have all these cards here at the end. Okay, so I want to pull a few from each of these. So I'm going to pull a few from there. And the other thing I think why I wanted to bring up that therapy thing was because I wanted to talk about process versus content, which is something you talk about in therapy, where process is like evaluating. Content is looking at things kind of in a 3D way, actually. And process is where you look at things through the actual, I'm trying to think of an example. Maybe it will come to me. I had it clear in my mind, but all right. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Ignorance is bliss, gratitude, and trust. These three are together. This is Mystic Moon's modern connections for the modern world. This is Denied Shadows from Four of Wands Tarot, and this is a synchronicity deck. So some of us it's really hard for us to trust in joyful, happy things. And so we self-sabotage. We've got a hummingbird here. This might resonate. So the masculine has learned that they can't trust. They can't be in gratitude. They can't be in appreciation, because then they lose power. Then they can't defend themselves here. So I feel a lot of times the masculine creates this chaos for themselves because it's easier to control losing the feminine than to actually lose her in the way that they didn't anticipate it, okay? I made this animal affirmations deck. I love it, okay? Let's see an animal affirmation that would be good for the masculine here. I am loyal, I am loving, I vocalize my needs, I honor my needs and wants, I am healthy, penguin. So I am healthy. This is very counterintuitive for the masculine, because I don't think they ever even knew what health was. They ever even wanted to be healthy, because they feel a more sense of control when they're dictating things and causing destruction in their own harmful ways here, okay? So let's get another pile here. Oh, we've got gratitude again, but from a different deck. So you guys, practicing gratitude is so important on this journey, okay? The bitch, gratitude, the bitch, and gesture. Someone wants to express themselves romantically. Interesting, I've never gotten this card from her deck. So this is, you know, sometimes you gotta be the bitch, okay? Because that's what's gonna make the masculine not take you for granted. And that's what's going to make them come forward and chase after you. And it's not like purposely being a bitch to play games, but it's like what you see as a bitch in your feminine mind, like not being the Queen of Cups. So you're a Queen of Swords and you tell it like it is. You cut things off when they're invading your boundaries. But this is what makes the masculine really step up. You got to be a different version of yourself for them to be a different version of themselves. We've got home, refined, and wounds. Childhood trauma affects this relationship. That's what I'm saying. And then with the refined, we have alcohol here. So they're definitely using alcohol to cope. And that could have been something they grew up with. They could have had an alcoholic parent, childhood wounds from that. It's very hard for them to believe in the happily ever after. You see all this darkness and there's a rainbow. And it's like Jenny from Forrest Gump, God, please make me a bird so I could fly far, far away. I love that character so much, and I feel like, actually I felt like when my masculine and I got together, I felt like I was in the 70s. I had these flashbacks, like I was Jenny, and not like he was Forrest Gump, because that's really like, but like, I felt like Jenny, and I felt like this free spirit that was remembering this 70s version of myself, because that's where I resonate with, okay? But so, but that's not what this story is about. I just used that quote because this is someone who's longing for a different home, for a new life. I will buy you a new life where your flowers can bloom. But they see it as a dream. They don't see it as a possibility, the masculine, okay? And it's because they're seeing through the lens of their wounds. They're seeing life through these dark lens. And the feminine comes and shows them that that's just a lens, and here's a new pair of glasses. And they're like, oh no, those are rose-colored glasses. And she's like, no, I'm the real deal. Like, I really love you. We could really have this. But the thing that the feminine doesn't realize is she's got to address her wounds. Always, always, always. Okay, so let's get some of the moods of the masculine. Flew out. Unraveling, unstable, tower undone. So a lot's going on for the masculine right now, okay? Combustion, war, fighting, explosive, fighting. I'm telling you, karmic chains are being, you will never break the chain, okay? Wounds, are coming out because the masculine is losing their sense of footing through this unstable thing that we're relying on, which was a karmic partner. And then we have mesmerized, in love, and awestruck, captivated. And I feel like this is opening up their heart chakra. We have a lot of cards of like an embrace here. Okay, let's get some chakra cards here. The Soul Activation Oracle from Rising Sun Oracle. Oh yeah, that's the deck I wanted to use. Create and chant, solar plexus and sacral. I do feel like sacral was really big the last week. My stomach, guys, I had gastric sleeve. We have another solar plexus, but my stomach has like been not digesting. Like I've been just sitting with food. I haven't had this even, I mean, I had it semi after surgery, but this doesn't really make sense. So I feel there's like a solar plexus, like we're holding a lot of energy in our solar plexus. It's like we're coming alive, we're getting our groove back, and it's like growing pains. And this willpower and chance, like this masculine is going to have to step out of their comfort zone and like create the life they want with colors. They're gonna have to believe again in colors and joy and new beginnings, okay? Oh, I meant to pull more animal cards. Okay. We've got Devotion, Observer. This is from Mystic Moon and Summer. A lot of like light energy, solar plexus is yellow. You know, thinking about the sun, the light. You could be, I just got Leo in my head. I don't know why, but you guys could be dealing with a Leo masculine. That's because the solar plexus energy, but we really have to embody that courage energy. And I feel like that's the energy that's trying to make its way into the masculine's like energy field right now. Let's get two more animal cards for the masculine. And I do want to pull more tarot. Seagull. Oh my God, when I made this card, I was like, I love this card. We have two birds, okay? If you're a bird, then I'm a bird. You guys know what that's from. I expect good news. I am open to new ideas. I voice my needs and wants. This is the second time the masculine is getting to a point where they really have to honor themselves, because we had it here. I honor my needs and wants. And how can we have them do that? You guys, we have three birds. I've got the swan, the seagull, okay, swan. I move with ease and grace. I am intuitive. I am pretty, okay? I do feel the masculine is like very much in attraction with the feminine right now. Seagulls are like deliverers of information. So I do feel like they're going to communicate. If not on the 3D, they already are communicating something on the 5D. All right. Okay, I did want to pull some tarot. So let's get, I said I was going to put my cards away and I lied because I didn't. I was really tired and now I got some energy. This is always how I start with readings. But you know, you guys, channeling these readings takes a lot out of me. It's not just like I do a reading and then I'm like, oh, I feel, you know, sometimes I feel okay, but it is like, it's a lot. And it's like you think, oh, you're just pulling cards. It's not like that. You're connecting with the spiritual realm. It's serious business, guys, okay? Serious business. Okay, I don't know where that card goes. Okay, I did want to pull from Carrie's Celestial Forecasts, Modern Day Seers Tarot, and then I'll pull from this other tarot. Okay. Wow, Ten of Pentacles, King of Wands. These are actually not real cards. And the yellow rose, upright, friendship, joy, caring, affection. Another gold color, another yellow, another Leo, another solar plexus. Ten of Pentacles, unexpected financial windfall, wealth, financial security. King of Wands, energetic, optimistic. Another Leo energy. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just getting a lot of Leo fire sign energy here. Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. But this is the masculine really deciding to be faithful and loyal to a fruitful endeavor here, okay? They're really thinking big picture right now. So that's good, and they're gonna take action. We've got Strength reverse, Leo again. Why am I getting Leo? I don't understand, but you guys might, okay? But this is, Strength is all about restraint. They're tired of restraining their energy. They wanna come forward. King of Pentacles reversed. Wow. I also feel Six of Swords. They want to get moving and they're tired of just following the rules. King of Pentacles is very like set, stable, but they're wanting shifts. They're wanting to be more unpredictable. They're wanting to be more with the flow, and they're wanting to move into a different space. This is another like dark, cloudy energy. They're wanting to come out of the clouds, okay? Coming out of the dark, I finally see the light. Will you shine it on me? See the light. Gloria Estefan. I grew up in Miami, Fort Lauderdale, so it's very familiar to me. Okay. I still haven't like figured out how I can explain process versus content. It's like if someone is saying, I'm doing great, everything's great, but like they look a mess or their makeup's all over their face, like content is like what they're saying, but process is like what you're seeing, okay? So we always have to look beyond what we're like being told, or that's really not the way I wanted to explain it. It came up in some way, but you know, when I do these readings, I just have to go with what's coming easy to me, because if I think too hard, I can hurt myself. Okay, all right, so I've gotten this before. This is heart chakra, and I've been talking about this. Their heart chakra is definitely opening up. Is this the Lovers? Anahata? It's green, so it's definitely heart chakra. I think it might be the Lovers. Decisions, okay? This is Lovers. Yeah, Gemini energy. Okay, let's see what this has to say. This is page 33, which I already saw 333 today. That could ring a bell to you guys. I just want to see what the mantra is. My heart space is infinite, and it is where I cultivate love, patience, and renewal. So they're really having to expand this little comfort zone that they've been in, and they're really having to like think outside the box and expand their world, expand their preconceived notions, okay? So let's get some from the Hidden Truth Oracle. What do they want to communicate to the feminine? What does the masculine want to say? So we got Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, a lot of fire sign energy. We did get Gemini, I guess, from the Lovers. Not any water signs, but I wish I could take back my words. Regret, okay? I'm telling you, they self-sabotage the masculine here, okay? I am not available, okay? This is a cop-out, I feel, but this is also like their way of keeping themselves at a distance so they can control the situation. That's process versus content. Them saying they're not available as content. Process is looking at the fact that deep down you know that they want a relation, or they love you, okay? That's process. I will get to this in another reading when it comes clear to me. I wish I had treated you better. We have two wishes here, okay? You came closer than anyone. So it's like if they would have been available, you would have been the one, but they're saying they weren't. Okay, let's get how they view the feminine from my Moody Moon messages, feminine. How do they view the feminine? Completely immersed in my yin energy. They view her in a very feminine light. It's PMS card, but they're sick, abandoned, okay? It's almost like they took all of their messy crap and they used you as a canvas and they splattered all their issues, abandonment, sick, issues, and they view you the way they can't own their own stuff, okay? That's their problem, because if they want to keep viewing the feminine like this, then they'll just go into another situation, and that mirror will constantly be shown back to them until they realize they're those sick ones, they're the ones with the abandonment issues. And a lot of them are kind of misogynistic here. That's an issue from their childhood. And I don't even know if I care anymore. This is how they view the feminine, as like detached at the same time. So I feel like they're angry because they see that she's not like available the way she was, okay? Let's get last cards from Twin Flame, Shades of Light and Dark. Karmic relationships, lesson learned. I told you guys, there's karmic. They're also maybe starting to realize through the karmic, their own issues that they project on the feminine that were theirs. Good connection. Sharing, being open. Okay, I do feel they're going to communicate here. Let's end with a deeper truth. I am open and flexible and hopeful and joyful, and my heart is just so open at the brightness of my future and the possibilities. I deserve good, happy, loving relationships. I deserve those who talk nicely to me, those who are on the same spiritual level as me, someone who has the same values as me, somebody who honors me and I honor them, and we honor our boundaries and our space and our connection. We know that we stand individually, but we conquer the world together. I know what I want, and I hold out for what I know I deserve, and I keep honoring myself and setting boundaries and being good to myself. I honor my needs, I honor my wants, I honor my voice, and I honor my truth, and I honor everything that's inside of me that's worthy of being honored, because I love myself and I stand firm in myself, and I stand firm in my belief system and what I know is mine, and abundance flows effortlessly to me. All right, guys, that is my reading. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.